Now you're Bharat Jodo. Let me get to that. Who decides who's meeting Rahul Gandhi, and why did that meeting with the pastor happen?
No, no, the pastor was an accidental meeting. It was not. It was not a planned interaction at all. These
Okay.
interactions are decided by the local PCCs.
I see.
They're decided by local leaders. We can't sit and decide who. All we have said is that we have the first phase is from 7 to 10:30. So from 10:30 to 12, Mr. Gandhi will relax. Bharat Jodo Yatris will relax. 12 o'clock they have lunch. From 2 to 3 they have an interaction. 4 o'clock we start walking again till 7:30. So we have 7 hours of walking. We cover about 21, 22 kilometers. Now in that particular instance what happened was after he addressed a press conference, he went back to his room. And while he was going back to his room, there were a bunch of local the Bharat Yatri was spending time at that church premises because the church premises was big. There was a big garden, there was a big courtyard. So they said, Rahulji, please, can we have a discussion? Can we just have some tea for 5 minutes? So Rahul Gandhi, all his innocence, he said, fine. And one guy who was not supposed to record this interaction recorded, happens to be this pastor. And then he made, highly objectionable comments, which were made even more objectionable by the media. And then we immediately put out the video, which debunked this whole thing. So these interactions take place.
They're not
He's
scripted.
meeting. They're not scripted. He is the morning part of the yatra draws about 5,000 people. They're not sanitized. The interactions draw about 200 to 250 people. They are not sanitized. The part of the yatra, which is from 4 to 7:30, draws 25 to 30,000 people. They're not sanitized. People are coming on their own. Now, the only thing that can be sanitized is this formal interactions, with students. And that after what happened in the first 2 days, we are now taking a little more care. For example, now we are not allowing our interactions to be recorded. We record it and we release the audio or the video as the case may be. See, in this type of a program where he's meeting, not only he, all of us are meeting hundreds and hundreds, literally hundreds and thousands of people, it's impossible to vouchsafe for each and every individual.
Right. Then what do you say about this whole thing that it is just basically repackaging of RG, and it is to motivate the cadres of the Congress rather than the esoteric term of Bharat Jodo?
No. It is a Bharat Jodo campaign in the context of the result of the policies of the Modi government, which is leading to economic inequalities, social polarization, and political centralization. That's the political part of the Bharat Jodo, which is that you need Bharat Jodo because Bharat is being todod. And Bharat is being todod as a result of the ideologies and the policies of the government, or particularly of the Mr. Modi's government and the RSS, which is leading to economic inequalities, which is leading to social polarization, and which is leading to political centralization. And that's why you need Bharat Jodo. The other objective, which I am not fighting shy of admitting and saying it on every occasion, it is to strengthen the Congress party. It is a mass contact program for the Congress party, which is after a long time has come on to the streets. The district, at the block level, at the district level, at the state level, workers are coming out in hundreds and thousands literally and getting a new sense of participation.
So you don't see
that's the
Congress
second
move
objective.
happening.
1 minute, second part. There's a third objective. Of course, it's a new Mr. Rahul Gandhi who's being seen day in and day out. His endurance, his patience, his ability to connect with people, his willingness to talk. Of course, he's listening. He's not giving Desh ke naam sandesh like some others do every time they speak. So these are the three objectives. There is a political objective, there is an organizational objective, and there is an individual objective. There's no doubt about it. I'm not running away from admitting it. Now, Mr. Gandhi is very clear that he's not leading the Bharat Yatra. And he's Bharat Jodo Yatra. He's one of 120. But I keep telling him that the entire public focus is on you. The media's focus is on you. Media doesn't want to interview me. Media wants to interview you.
Right.
So he knows it. But he's at pains, even in the press conference at Nagarcoil. He said, look, when somebody asked him this question, look, I am one of the 120 people who are going to complete the 3,700 kilometers. But, I understand that all of you are interested only in my movements. I mean, for example, nobody else will be interested in what I am wearing or what I am, what my shoes or my kurta or my
T-shirt.
t-shirt, how I am sleeping, where I am sleeping, and all those things. So is it repackaging of Mr. Rahul Gandhi? Undoubtedly. Is it strengthening of the Congress party? Undoubtedly. Is it to take on the BJP and set a narrative for 2024? Undoubtedly.
What narrative is this for 2024?
This narrative is that these are the three big challenges that India faces. That the result of Mr. Modi's ideology and his policies is economic inequality is increasing, polarization is taking place and is intensifying, and political centralization is resulting in states getting weaker, constitutional bodies getting weaker, and the constitution being ignored in more instances than it has actually
So
been
tell me,
adopted. Now that's you may argue with us on the narrative. I want them to argue on our narrative. I want the BJP to attack us on our narrative, but they're attacking us on our t-shirts, on our containers.
Is also the one of the
what
things
sort of
that
a crappy exchange are we having with the BJP on a day-to-day basis? I don't understand. You take objection.
I think it's that lowest common.
No, I mean it's ridiculous.
Denominator.
I welcome a political debate. I have said this when I responded on the T-shirt and the container debate and something else. I said, look, these are the political objectives of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. I am prepared for a debate on a daily basis. And then you have this, Jhoot Ki Rani saying that he went to Kanyakumari and didn't go and visit Vivekananda Memorial. We put out a video. He started the Bharat Jodo Yatra from the Vivekananda Memorial. Do you want to reduce the debate to this? This level of falsification.
Thank you for watching or listening in to ANI Podcast with Smita Prakash. Do like and subscribe to whichever platform you watched or listened to it. Namaste. Jai Hind.